What is good? It's your boy PvbloGrey, and we are back with another reaction video. And today we have a clip from MSNBC, and title of the clip is "Remembering George Floyd, Day That Was." Before I get into it, as you can see, got a little different background. I am on the road. I am in Florida as we speak, enjoying this weather. But as you can see, we're going through some crazy times here, man. So before we get into it, I want to say like, comment, subscribe. Don't be surprised you see people in the background. Um, yeah, let's get into it.
What happened to Floyd happens every day in this country, in education, in health services, and in
I'm gonna pause it right there. If you do not know by now, in 2014, 6 years ago, your man Al Sharpton admitted to being a FBI informant and has been for quite some time. If you don't understand what that means that they usually find black leaders that people trust or the masses trust. And by the masses, usually the ones that are easily gullible. And they put them at the forefront so they can make you feel more comfortable when they're issuing policies or ideas that happen to come from others that you wouldn't necessarily be okay with. But let's get to it.
every area of American life. It's time for us to stand up in George's name and say, get your knee off our necks.
Today, family and friends gathered in Minneapolis for a memorial service for George Floyd. His family shared their memories about who George Floyd was, the uncle, the brother, the cousin they knew, and the Reverend Al.
Listen, I'm not about to even get disrespectful because there's a time for all of that. But one thing I will say is that if you really want to remember somebody, especially George Floyd, in a situation like this, the best way to do so is with legal action so that it's never forgotten, because a law got passed that changes everything from now on. That's how you should start remembering people who lose their lives to things that can be changed, that can be prevented in the future. So whenever your homeboy died because the police beating him up, excuse me, but next time your homeboy died because police beating him up, or police brutality, or whatever the case is, stand outside a courthouse and make sure some laws get changed. That's a good way to remember somebody. Just saying. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm probably not gonna play this whole clip because it's just gonna irritate me, and I'm not trying to disrespect the family of George Floyd with their, accused, murdered, victim. So I'm gonna probably get like halfway through this before I end this shit. But I happen to see this man, Al Sharpton, speaking, and it's just funny that this man is at the forefront of all of these civil rights issues, but no civil rights acts have been filed, no laws have been made. It's just like, bro, you've been around for this long. You know what happens, what needs to happen in order for things to change. And here we are, not advanced, still in the same position we've always been since you was around, Dr. King.
Al Sharpton delivered a eulogy, one of many he has now delivered for unarmed black men killed by police.
Everywhere you go and see people, how they cling to him. They wanted to be around him.
And I don't know if you noticed, they said for many black men who have been gunned down by police, he's giving eulogies. If your eulogy ain't telling these people to make sure some laws is changing, bro, you just there to show your face. That's a problem. You are a problem.
When you spoke to George, they felt like they was the president because that's how he made you feel.
The thing that I will miss about him most is his hugs. Like, he was this great big giant, and when he would wrap his arms around you, you would just feel like, you were, everything could just go away. Any problems you had, any concerns you had would go away.
Learning from him how to be a man, everything he instilled us and taught us, he was doing him, but he was teaching us how to be a man because he was in this world already before us, and he just gave us a lot of great lessons. more than anything, I just want to say thank you to him.
All right, listen. I thought this was gonna be a video on remembering George Floyd, but I'm gonna be real with you. This is just gonna be my rant. I know we got tradition, y'all. I know we have a tradition. We got a tradition of, you know, the mourning, the wake, the funeral, all of that. We need to change some shit, especially when it's murder, when it's not death, when it's not just death of natural causes, and it is a homicide, a murder by the hands of someone else. We need to change our traditions. Fuck just having funerals. We need shit, protests and demands from law enforcement or legislators who make the laws. That's what our tradition need to be. Every time this shit happens, we are outside somebody's courthouse, outside somebody's lawyer's office, making sure somebody's gonna be there to change laws so this shit does not keep happening. Man, I'm trying not to get irritated with all of this shit, cause I just see everybody just being sheeple, no one thinking for themselves, and it's really irritating. And what's the most irritating is that I guess my people are the most foolish. And the reason I'm saying that, and I don't want y'all to feel like I'm disrespecting y'all, cause we also the smartest, but we also we some of the foolish because we think with our emotions and not so much logic. And people know how to do that, how to manipulate using emotions. And I think as soon as us as the people can get past and not get rid of emotions, because everyone needs emotions. That's how you know what's going on in your life, and you know how to react or know how to feel. But to not necessarily get rid of your emotions, but to put them in the back of your head while thinking logically. It's almost like how can I say, y'all niggas watch Naruto. Remember when just regular Naruto, not shit button, how when Naruto would do things, the Nine Tails chakra would leak out. Let's pretend the Nine Tails chakra is emotions. He had his own chakra, his own way of doing it, and it was usually most righteous, but the Nine Tails chakra, aka emotions, leaked into his own chakra, or aka his mindset. It's okay for it to have a little leak because you need emotions in order to be driven to do something. But to be fully blinded by emotions is idiotic. You need logical thinking. And I think that's as far as I'm gonna go with this video, man. I'm sorry for going off on a rant. I can't go through this whole video like this because I'm gonna feel like I'm disrespecting the family, and that's not what I'm trying to do. And it is crazy because it looked like that lady has a YSL tag on her shirt. You know what? Let me stop. All right, man. That's all I got to say. You like what I'm doing here, man? Like, comment, subscribe. I apologize for taking so many days off, but it's a lot of shit going on. People need time to think, mourn, and gather themselves. So yeah, man, that's all I got. Like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate it.